Hello, good morning, everybody. My name is Alexander. Today is the 28th of November, 2022, and this is my chart breakdown for today. A little recap from Friday. We had AU on this around this point where I was saying we see a lot of buyers exhaustion, and I need a lot more buyers exhaustion before I push the market lower. You can see that buyers exhaustion happening, and on lower time frame you see the market started to give lower highs, and which is why I looked to take a sell, but I had a pending order up here that failed to trigger. If it had, I would have hit my take profit, but it failed to hit my pending order. Now what we expect on the H4 time frame, this market, or let's go from the daily. On the daily time frame, this is rejecting off a weekly level, so we have a type 1 double top scenario. But still on still, we are still in a bullish retracement regardless of this bearish push. We have a counter trend line here, which the market is currently sitting on and looking like rejecting from. So what are we saying? We're saying we might be confirmed sellers this week. If you missed that big push up here, we might be confirmed sellers when we see a bearish close below this level. Once we see a nice bearish close below this counter trend line, we resume being sellers who push this market lower. If not, then the buyers might want to just push this market back higher. So how do you become buyers? Is when you go on lower time frame, and you have a level here that you would want the market to break. The market is currently giving higher lows, by the way, but it needs to break. It needs to transition from a lower low, lower high to a higher low, higher high, the same way it did from here, higher low, higher, a high, then transition to a lower low, a lower high before it push. So we want the market to transition from a higher low to a higher high, from from a lower low, lower high to a higher low, and a higher high. So you need that transition. If not, then you still become sellers when you see a nice bearish close below, outside of the counter trend line. USD CHF. I just built one of my salient T. I don't give that out much, but I just give it to you guys for free. But let's continue. USD CHF was around here where I said we see a double bottom meet a support failing to break, meeting a morning star scenario pattern where the market kept giving higher lows and higher lows, and we could see this market push up for at least 30 pips or at least 50 pips. Still on still. We are, if you remember, all my chart breakdowns have been saying if we get a break back into this level, a retest of this level, we might push the market back down. We still have that bias. All we have to see is a nice bearish candle closing beyond this level or beyond this level, and we'll push this market lower. If we see a bullish close above this level, there's a probability, a high probability is coming up here. this would be give or take another 50 pips, still 50 pips. If it breaks this level here, we want to see the market come up here. That would be give or take 115 pips. If it breaks that, then we'll push the market higher. Before then, we are bearish because going from the daily and the weekly, the market is heavily bearish, regardless of these buyers exhaustion, sellers exhaustion. Friday, we saw this buyer exhaustion. So we want to see if today closes bullish, then we're pushing the market higher. If today closes bearish, then we resume the bearish push. US 30 is still doing its annoying consolidation, but it's still moving to the targets. Friday was around here. You can see consolidated all through Friday, which is annoying. Still same thing, we might still push this market higher or we might push this market lower. Simple stuff. No much talking. If we see a nice bearish close beyond this level, push the market lower. There's a level here where we might see the market. If it finally breaks this point, then it's for galore to the next point and maybe the next point. If not, if we see a nice bullish candle closing beyond this level, above here, then we might keep pushing the market higher. I might take out US 30 if it doesn't do any good thing between now and Wednesday. BTC, if you remember where we were around here, and I said I only need a break of this level. If we get that break of that level here, then we are back into the selling territory. So we see one bearish candle. We need another bearish candle to solidify that the bears are back in this market. If not, if we have a bullish candle, then we are still pushing this market higher. Maybe not higher, but you get what I'm saying. It might go high to this point and maybe high to this point. Nothing too serious. If we see a nice bearish close, then we're pushing this market lower. Let's just look at DXY. DXY, what is she doing? Let's go from the weekly. Bearish, just bearish, full bearish, heavily bearish. But let's talk about the probability where it's not going to be bearish. The small probability where it's not going to be bearish would be a nice bullish push on the H4. That would mean if we get a retest, a nice bullish close above this level here, a nice bullish close above this level here, then we would push the market higher. If not, it's still heavily bearish. So that's all for my chart breakdown. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. This week we have a lot of news coming out. Today, retail sales has already come out for AUD. Tomorrow we have GDP for CHF. We have consumer confidence for USD. We have CPI for the Euro zone, ADP employment claim. We have GDP and job for USD. CHF has CPI, inflation rate. US dollar has unemployment claim and ISIM PMI. Then Friday we have NFP. So let's see how that goes. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and join the Telegram group. Take care. Goodbye. God bless.